Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fearless Dating. You're going to want to stay tuned to today's episode because it's all about the eyes. Oh yeah. So my reason for creating this video series and sharing sort of my ideas and perspectives on the area of dating and how we can do it fearlessly is because I have been coaching clients in this area, this realm of their lives for the last few years now, and I've also got personal experience of working in the dating events industry, and I have had countless conversations with people about the points of contention and the gripes that they have with their dating experience and feeling so utterly fed up and frustrated, not feeling like they're getting any closer to meeting that person that they would so love to create a relationship with and create a future with, just because they feel like they're sort of trapped in this vicious circle, this hamster wheel of just dire dating experiences after dire dating experiences, and they've just about had enough. And I honestly believe that does not have to be the case. I truly believe that your experience of dating can be fun and can be exciting and inspiring and truly extraordinary, and you can bring that to the dating experience with allowing yourself to be supported in the right way, allowing yourself to give this area of your life a lot of focus and a lot of attention, means that you can have a dramatically different experience of dating. And so if what I'm sharing with you here today resonates, then send me a message saying I want to date fearlessly, because the Fearless Dating Coaching Program is back again next month, so not long away now, and I'm so excited to take another group of people on this journey of learning how to date courageously and confidently, and date in a way that feels inspiring and uplifting and just is so much fun, so much fun. So if you feel that resonates with you, then send me a message saying I want to date fearlessly, and we can look and see if Fearless Dating can support you on your dating journey. So today's episode, all about the eyes. So a few weeks ago, I set my current Fearless Dating clients a challenge. Now, this is something that we do regularly in the group, where I will drop into our Facebook group where I support them outside of the coaching sessions and workshops. And I will set them challenges just to see how they're getting on, how they're allowing themselves to grow within this program. And one of the challenges that I set them was for 7 days straight. Every day they were going to make eye contact with 3 people that they don't know, and they're just going to go through their lives, their day-to-day activities, and make sure that they make eye contact with 3 people that they've never met before. And then the second part to that challenge, once they've done that, is then to make eye contact with a further 3 people, but this time smile. And I know when I set this challenge, it can be quite daunting for a lot of people, for a lot of us. I noticed this through the work that I do, not only in the realm of dating, but also in body confidence and freedom through movement, that a lot of us walk through our lives usually looking at the floor, or almost like looking at beyond and past people, not actually connecting with the people that walk around us. And I shared this with my clients in the group, and after a few days of having that challenge set, I checked in with my clients, and one of my clients shared that she had been doing this. She works in a co-working space, And she found that a lot of people are often kind of quite stressed and just sort of running from one meeting to another or one office to another, and it's just work on the mind. And she started to do this, and she noticed that she was starting to engage with people. People were actually starting to take notice of her, and a couple of people were actually beginning to respond with a smile. That it got to the point that when she walked into the room, she didn't even have to smile or make eye contact with someone first. That person that had gotten used to her being that smiley, connected person that walks down the hallways and so forth, meant that they could just express that express that they were happy to see her when she walked into a room, and so they were always smiling every time they saw her. And I thought that was so utterly beautiful, that just through her, that wasn't even 7 days into the challenge, that was literally like maybe 2 or 3 days into the challenge, that she was walking through her day, but she was actually making a point of connecting with people in her world. And the results were instant. She was instantly starting to connect with someone that was in her world, possibly someone that she'd never noticed before, and that person had never noticed her before. Or maybe they had noticed her, but because she had always come across as being quite closed off, because she'd never taken this time to connect, they never felt that they could approach her. Whereas now there was an opening. An opening was created just by her being open to connect in this way. And so that's what is possible for us when we just take the time to connect in the simplest way. We don't have to be out there in terms of being the most interesting in terms of the conversations that we have, although that is a bonus. But it doesn't, what I'm trying to say there is that to connect with someone, it doesn't always have to be in the sort of the default ways that we think of, just having a conversation with someone, or being at a networking event or a dating event or something like that. Connection can happen in our day-to-day activities, it very much inside of the lives that we lead, but it just requires us to make a few tweaks, a few changes. And the tweak and the change here was that my clients were asked to connect by making eye contact with 3 new people every day, and follow the eye contact with then a smile, and see what happens. And for this one client, this is what happened within sort of 2 to 3 days of this challenge being set. So what could happen if she continued to do that for 2 weeks, 2 months, and beyond, right? So that's my invitation to you. Try this eye contact challenge out. See what it creates for you. See what connections you're able to make as a result of this. And also see what it brings up in you, because sometimes it can bring up a lot of resistance. And that's something worth looking into as well. And that's definitely something I will make a note of for sharing in a future episode. But thank you so much for watching today. Like I said, if you feel that you are ready to create a truly extraordinary experience of dating for yourself now, if you would love to be courageous and confident in the way that you go out into the world and meet people and create opportunities to date that lead you all the way to that relationship that you so desire, then send me a message saying, I want to date fearlessly, and we can take a look and see if the next Fearless Dating Group Coaching Program could be for you. Again, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye.